so happy to talk with the voice master like yourself.
Oh, dude, thank you for that. You got to shoot higher.
Oh, yeah, I should, right? Actually, he's more excited, but he was like telling me, going, this guy's a legend. You have to talk to him, and so on.
Well, thank you for thinking that. I put a lot of love into what I do, so it's nice to be recognized and to get to work on something like this.
Yeah. So tell us what actually brought you onto a Critters Attack, like something like this. I mean, this is a legendary horror franchise.
It is. Bobby Miller. It's as easy to say as that. I worked on Master Cleanse with Bobby on his first film of this ilk. I think it was his first one like this. And we had a great working relationship, and he asked me if I'd be interested in working on this, and it was one of the very few things I didn't have to audition for, because I've been doing creatures most of my career. And I love this stuff. I love the original movie, and I used to work for Full Moon Entertainment that made a lot of movies like this back in the day with Ghoulies and Reanimator and stuff like that. So it was fun coming back all these years later and being able to actually put voice to some of these characters that I fell in love with a long, long time ago.
So can you teach me on how to do this voice? Is it like clearing your throat?
It's kind of like clearing your throat. It's, so a guy like this, for example, he'd probably be in a low growl situation, so it'd be... Good, yeah, right? Just like that. Now do that for 4 hours. Now he's going to attack, so you start here, but they never stay here. So you go from here to here.
Okay, that was good.
Yeah? That's why I get the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's why I only do interviews.
Yeah. I was born with too much mucus, so I think that's what made me right for this part.
And how do you preserve your voice through all of that? I mean, I feel like I'm actually getting a cold after this.
Right? Yeah. Well, I do too. It breaks down the whole body actually, because I use my whole body when I'm doing this. You probably see the body changing shape.
Yeah.
You feel it in all the muscles of the body, and it does take recuperation time. Usually, I say to my students, you need to do a whole lot of shutting up after doing something like this. But I hydrate a lot. I have these Chinese herbal throat drops that I use constantly. And you limit yourself. You have to limit yourself because it is very, very vocally stressful. It can actually cause permanent damage if you're not careful. You have to support it with the breath. So don't try this at home, kids, unless you've had some sort of training.
And did you have to come up with a different one for Bianca?
Yes. Bianca, she's a female, so she had to sound like a friendlier version that wouldn't be threatening to the kids, and also a female. So instead of that, what we just heard, she started with that sort of thing. So it really had to be sort of that cute, feminine, friendly type of voice, and it was a little bit of a reprieve after all day long. So.
Wow. You know what? That is awesome. I am so happy to talk to you, and I am totally jealous with your job.
Thank you so much, dude. You can do it. There's room for everybody.
Right?
You can find out how to do this at bloomvoxstudios.com.
Oh, there we go.
I'm teaching now because everybody wants to do voiceover.
Well,
but it's hard, you guys. You got to work. It's a job.
It is a job.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thanks, guys.